Ready to supercharge your website's functionality? How about attracting more clients or making more money per sale? You can do that with the right plugins for your WordPress site. I'm covering all that today in this video. Plus, I'll tell you why each of these 5 plugins will help you increase productivity as well as your bottom line. Hey there, and welcome back to the channel that teaches coaches and VAs how to convert marketing into money using their WOW website. I'm Carol J. Dunlop, the online WOW strategist and 7-time best-selling author. I'll be your guide and instructor, so grab a pen and buckle in. But before we dive into these plugins, I know you're probably asking, Carol, what are plugins anyway? Plugins are little pieces or sometimes big pieces of software that you actually install. I don't know how the word plugin came about. Maybe I'll look it up and find out. And if I do, I'll break into this video and let you know. As promised, I found some information out about the plugin situation and I wanted to show it to you. So let's go back and see how it all came about. This is the history of WordPress from WP Beginner. And it says in May 2004, version 1.2 of WordPress came with a plugin architecture. This enabled users and developers to extend the functionality of WordPress by writing their own plugins and sharing them with the rest of the community. So that got me to thinking, what exactly is plugin architecture? And I found this, and it says plugin architecture helps reduce complexity and provides a modular architecture for modern systems. Okay, that sounds well and good, but a little geeky. So a little bit more research, and I found this. This is the heart of plugins with WordPress. Plugins can be added or removed from the core anytime. One plugin's additional or removal from the core does not affect the other plugins. Plugins are beneficial, providing extensibility, flexibility, and isolation of application features and custom processing logic. So there we go. Why are these pieces of software called plugins? Hey, now we know why it's called a plugin. It can be added or deleted at any time. Just thought you'd like to know. Thanks so much for asking. But anyway, plugins are basically just software. They don't have a plug on them. They're not physical or anything like that. They're just pieces of software that other developers create for WordPress itself that you can install on your WordPress site and use it to increase your functionality, to create something like a store, a membership site, a book selling site, you name it. The reason that you need plugins on your site is WordPress is awesome and everything, just like it is when it comes out of the box. But there are certain things that it can't do. It can do some things, but not others. Like, for instance, it was first created as a blogging platform. Now it can really help you to manage all of your content, including your media files, your pictures, your graphics, your audio, and all of your posts and pages and everything together. It's phenomenal at doing that and help you manage stuff. But there are certain things that you want your WordPress website to do that it just can't do on its own, and you can put that plugin in there and it will help. For instance, if you want to sell products on your WordPress website, you're going to need a plugin. If you want to create a membership on your WordPress website, you're going to need a plugin. Even though some things come with that membership stuff, I found them to be very lackluster and to not work very well. That's why the plugins that I'm going to tell you about today are the ones that I actually use. I've used them for a long time, and I really don't vary the things that I've used. I'll go test some other things, but I usually always wind up coming back to them. Okay, come with me into the lab, and I'm going to show you how you actually install your plugin. Okay, we're in the back of my website right now, and I'm going to show you how to install plugins. It's really very simple. All you need to do is click on plugins, and you can, if you click here, installed plugins, it will show you the plugins that you have already installed on your website. Here you can add a new plugin, and here this is a plugin file editor. I would not suggest using this at all unless you know what you're doing, because it's going to show you the actual files of the plugin, and if you have no idea what you're doing, you're going to mess something up. So we don't need to do that. So let's pretend that we are going to install a new plugin. So you can either upload the plugin if you click this button. Say you've already downloaded a plugin, or maybe you bought most of the time this is going to be you bought a premium plugin and you want to install it. You just have to choose the file, you find the file, then you hit install now. But if you don't have to upload a plugin and you know what the name of your plugin is, you just come right over here and search for it. And I'm going to search for WordPress. So if I write WordPress here, then what it does, it shows you all the plugins that are in the WordPress depository. So here's WordPress. This is the one I want. And all you need to do if you want to find out where the plugins are, just go to Google and search for the plugin you want. Put in the name or put in what it's supposed to do. How to stop spam WordPress plugin, and then it will show you the WordPress plugins, and then you can go to that page and see which one you want. So all you have to do now, you found WordPress, you install now. And basically it does all the work for you. When it's installed and activated, it'll come up and show this button right here will be blue and say active. You click that and it'll activate it and you'll be fine. So easy, so simple, right? So like I said, there are two ways to do it. Either you can go to the depository here on your website, or you can go to the WordPress depository, download and upload. But I didn't know, it's so funny. I did not know about this for the longest time with my WordPress site, and I would always go out and find the plugin, download it, and then upload it until somebody said, well, Carol, why are you doing this? This was in the very first days of using WordPress. Why are you doing that? All you need to do is just do this. So that's what you need to do. That's all you need to do. Go here and you're good. All right, so now that you know how to install your plugins on your site and make sure that they're working and not conflicting with each other, let's talk about the 5 must-have plugins that every coach needs to use. All right, the first most often used plugin that I can't do without, and you shouldn't be either, is Elementor. Elementor has been a game changer for me because it helped me to utilize WordPress to its best ability in creating landing pages. That's what I used it for at first. And now I'm even creating my whole entire website with it, like every header, main page, landing page, blog posts. I got the templates for them. And I'm going to show you how you can do it right now. So you'll see on screen right now a blank page that I brought up. Let's go to the template area. Now here, when you go to pages, you can actually create your own templates, and it also has blocks. So see, these blocks they can be different things. Sorry, this page isn't available. It has blocks already laid out. And if you scroll over each one, it'll give you the option to insert, or if you just click on it, it'll give you the option to just view it. And these are different blocks or pieces that can fit into your website. So let's go to the pages, which it has I won't say unlimited, but it has a great variety of landing pages and different types of pages that you can use for your website. And then here are where you can create the templates yourself. I was telling you about the theme builder, how you can build and create your own themes. If you look here, I have the footer, I created the header, my main blog page, a simple blog post, your archive page, and you can see all the pages you can create on the side. An archive page, all the posts are collected on one page. That's what an archive page is. If I click here, this is how it looks. Those are just a collection of my blogs. When you're editing a template or a page, you have all these widgets over here on the side that can help you make managing your website and your content really easy. So for instance, here's a header, image, and they're all just drag and drop. And literally, if I want to create a header, I can just drag it, and you see that pink part come up. That means that you're ready to release. And so I release it, and there's my heading. So if I want to go back to the list, I just click these 9 boxes. And then let's scroll down a little bit more. You can make a loop grid, is where you can make a container, and then the things will flow to the left or to the right. You have a new login menu. You can do a price table that's only available in the upgraded piece. An image carousel. There's just so many things about Elementor that I love. The second plugin I cannot do without is ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign is your customer relationship management tool. Can't do without it. I've used it for about 5 years and I totally love it. Not only does it help me to send out emails regularly, it automatically sends out emails for me when I tell it to. ActiveCampaign and profitability. I have one word for you that makes this all come true, and that is automations. Automations are actually why I got involved with ActiveCampaign in the very first place, because I love the ability to send them multiple emails on the same subject or similar subjects to help them buy something. And all I had to do was set it up one time and forget it. That's really what automations do. They're automatic. So you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I got to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning and write this email and send it out to my people. You know that's never going to happen, right? So if you can take some time and create the sequence of emails that you would like for people to participate in when they're signing up for your summit, signing up for your webinar, going to buy a product, any of those things and many more, your email sequence is just a set of emails that you put into ActiveCampaign and make them run back to back. They go out probably every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, depending on what it is that you're marketing to people. The final thing that ActiveCampaign does is tags. Tags are how you segment your audience into different groups. You can use a tag every time you have an event. Let's say, for instance, you're doing a summit, so you can create a tag of 2022 Summit or whatever you like. And everyone that signs up for that summit gets the summit tag. Maybe you're doing a webinar, do the same thing, assign them a webinar tag. Or maybe it's just you're selling something, selling some type of product. Well, whatever the name of the product is, use that tag to put on the product so that you know where the people came from, what they're buying, what they're ignoring, how they got on your list. It just tells you so many different things. I use tags for just about everything. I love tags. Tags help me to do so many things, and I have a lot of them. I always give this example, and it always helps people to understand why tags are so very important. In the automation that I create, no matter what automation it is, if I'm selling something, once that person buys, I do not want that person to get another email where they are asked to buy the same thing again. I had trouble with that with my previous mail list provider, and I was searching for one that I could avoid that whole thing, and I found it in ActiveCampaign. So the tags help me to do that. Hey there, thank you for watching. If this content has been valuable to you, can you do me a favor and subscribe? And if you want to help others get more information about designing their own wow website, you give us a like, that would be awesome. It helps YouTube to spread the word about this channel so that we can help other purpose-driven entrepreneurs just like you. Thanks so much. And now you can return to your regularly scheduled program. The third plugin is WooCommerce. Remember in the very beginning, I said that you can turn your site into a store, and you can do that very thing with WooCommerce. And guess what? It is free. Just like Elementor is free, but there is a paid version. ActiveCampaign is not free. It's about $15 a month, depending on what your list size is, but WooCommerce is totally free. What's not free are the extensions that they sell that can range from $49 a year to $79 a year, further enhance your audience's shopping experience. Now, I use some of them, others I don't, but you can go to woocommerce.com and look at all the extensions they have and see which ones you want to use. Be very careful because you keep adding stuff to your cart, it's going to pile up. So I just use it free to start out with and see what things you feel like you're lacking. With WooCommerce, you can sell anything. You can sell products, you can sell services, you can sell books, you can sell promo items like t-shirts and glasses, whatever it is. You can sell it on your site and make it look super awesome how it's displayed. You have room with WooCommerce to create your description, however many words you want for that. You create the pricing. You can put stuff on sale. You can sell shirts and caps and things in other sizes so people can get exactly what they want. There really is no limit. It's kind of like a set it and forget it until money comes in. Of course, you need to go up and make sure everything's working right. But once you put those products in there, and you just need really the pictures, you need to decide if you're going to fulfill the orders. Like, for instance, if they're buying books and you have books, like you can see right back here, if you have if you have books that you are selling, and when they put in the order, it's going to come to you and you got to package it up and sell it, that's fine. Check, it does that. If you want to sell Amazon books and you're an Amazon associate and you get commission for selling books, got you there too, because what happens is you can put in the affiliate link. You can still display it on your store, on your site, but when they click to buy, it's going to take them to the actual buy link, which is totally cool. You can sell courses this way. WooCommerce even has a subscription extension where people can pay over time or whatever, but it's just amazing. Final thing about WooCommerce is you can mimic like the big box sites. When you go up to this place, these websites that you know are selling a lot of stuff, you can mimic that exact style of how you want. And when you couple this with Elementor, they have templates for the pages that you're going to use in WooCommerce. it's amazing. I mean, it can't really tell like you're just this one stop, one off entrepreneur. They're like, oh, this is a big organization. That's how Shopify built themselves up. And guess what? You can have something that looks just like Shopify and you don't have to pay Shopify money. My fourth plugin is Wishlist Member. I've been using Wishlist Member since 2011, since my breast cancer stint, I guess you'd have to say. And I totally love it. The thing about Wishlist Member is you can put anything, you hear me? Anything behind your paywall, behind a wall, and no one can get to it. And they just brought out an integration where if you want to use Wishlist Member and WooCommerce together, you can do it. They can pay using WooCommerce and it sends them into Wishlist Members so they can access the information. This all happens behind the scenes. If they don't have to know anything or do anything, you just set this up, you connect them together. They have parts in Wishlist Member where you say, if you're using WooCommerce, click this or whatever, and then they have parts in WooCommerce where you can see if you're using Wishlist Member, do this. So they work really well together. I've used them on several different things. It really works well, and I love that. All right, the final plugin is new. I don't know when it even came out because they didn't have this before, and this is Google Sitekit. Google Sitekit is amazing! Yay! So what it does, it includes Google Analytics, Google Search Console together on your website in a plugin or software, so you can find it, so you can see all the stuff your site has been up to lately and what people are doing, what your best content is. Come on in the lab and I'll show you. So when you log into your website, you go to Google Sitekit, you can look at the traffic, and it's the same as going up to Google Analytics itself and looking at your traffic. You can look at your content. You can look at the speed of your website, how it's doing, and you can also look at monetization, which I don't have AdSense on here, but if I did, I could look there right now and see what's up. You can actually tell how each part of your content is doing, how many clicks you have, how many impressions each of your keywords are doing, and this is some good stuff to have available right there at the click of a button, so you can see what's going on. It tells you your top content. It tells you also how people found your website, and it can give you some information about how to improve your website, speed load, how to improve your images, everything. It's really a complete program all in one that sits in the back of your website, and you can go to the dashboard anytime you want so you can get all of this information. So now you know the 5 must-have plugins for WordPress that no coach could do without. Because if you want to turn your site into a store, build all your landing pages yourself and not incur that extra money, create your own WordPress theme that works for your website to make it stand out and be unique, see what your site is doing day or night when you look in there. You got everything all encompassed right there for you to run your site right at your fingertips in the dashboard. Guess what? I got one more that I did not talk about in this video, but guess what? I actually did a review on it. So go and watch this video next. Use Bonjoro video marketing to increase your open rates and actually make your emails fun. I'll tell you, I started using Bonjoro, and what it does is it really helps you to introduce yourself or reintroduce yourself to the people who follow you, to your audience, so that they know who you are, how you talk, how you look, all that. It's just great. So go check out the video. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much, and join me again next time. Bye for now.